and welcome back to another episode of your Daily Dose. Back again on Pirate Emperor for those that are still playing the game. And for those that are interested in this kind of content, we are going to be going through Big Mumma's launch. Kind of similar to Kaido's. A little bit of a biggish event, I would say. I feel like out of this one and Zephyr and Otahime, the previous launches, even Yamato, for argument's sake, none of them really got their own event quite like this. So I would say that she's definitely one of the bigger fours that have been launched in terms of gameplay mode. She is a Marine. We will talk a little bit about her in a minute, but I kind of wanted to go through some of the cool events. Now, make sure that obviously you are active, you're participating. You can see how there's a couple of things that are supposed to be going on in terms of the festival. So instead of it just being like maybe a 1 week sort of event, it's going to be spread out for I feel like it's going to be spread out a little bit longer. It's a little bit of a journey, so to speak. And that definitely is great for free to play players and those that like to spend a little bit. Every single day, you're getting 10 of these logins. So you're basically getting 70 free summons. You're getting shards, of course, to go towards your skins. You're getting a lot of cool stuff, which I think is not a terrible thing in terms of that. There is a summoning event as well, so you're pretty much going to get the guaranteed here. Like I highly doubt anyone can't make it to at least 100, which means you're going to get 5 superior summons. You're going to get some gold and you get some shards. Now, if you have been saving up to your superior summons, you can probably go all the way, and maybe if you're lucky, and again, this is sort of why I would recommend for superior summons you are saving up to get the premium reward, which is of course a Big Mama, or Kaido was the last one. Zephyr, you can kind of gather why we're talking about this. However, if you just take advantage of the free summons every now and then, you should be able to save up at least to do some draws. Now, I'm not saying that the drop rates have increased or anything, but there is a chance, of course, to pull her out of these ones as well. And you do get the guaranteed copy here. Now, I do know that in the past there has been summon events with these Grand Summon tickets, so maybe keep a hold of those ones in case they come out at some point. I don't know if the event preview will actually tell us any of those sort of stuff, but there might be some cool things that are coming out as well. I think there's going to be a skin released for those that are looking to whale a little bit. Just be aware of that. You might be able to buy Big Mama's skin during this festival. Ultimately, though, should you save, should you pull, it really just comes down to your team composition. Now, a lot of players arguably, I'm just going to collect all this because it'll drive me nuts. Arguably, a lot of players probably aren't looking to build another Marine hero. The other one was, so Zephyr was Marine hero. This one is an Emperor hero. So, unless it kind of fits within your team composition, it might not be worthwhile going for. But these are sort of the big events that you would generically be saving up your lucky summons tickets. So I have 150 saved up at the moment. When I do pull, probably at this time, maybe in a couple of days, I would say, give or take, I will have all 300. And if you have a look at the reward pack here, you will get the selection chests. Is it realistically worth pulling for this? Only if you really want to build these heroes. Like, if you don't want to build Big Mama, if you are looking to build some of the other elites for the Champ faction, of course, Supernova, arguably not so much for Straw Hats. I can't really say that Grand Zoro or Zoro Grand Line would be truly worth investing in. He's very easy to swap for and get copies of. But, Katakura and things like that, obviously Granny, they're a little bit harder to come by. In saying that, I don't really recommend spending any of that. I feel like you should definitely be going for the summons. Where is she? Where is her summons event? Da 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 da. Can't even find her actual summons event. That's very odd. Okay. Keep saving until her summon event comes out. Where is it? Don't tell me that there's no summons for her. That's weird. I highly doubt that they will not be doing that type of event. That would be very odd, right? I feel like that would be very odd not to have a specific summons event for the main hero. Definitely don't go wasting your tickets then. Wait for her to appear. I would recommend that much. When is she gonna come? She's probably supposed to be there. Um, she's probably, what is this? Big Mama skin, Big Mama limited offer, upgrade Big Mom. Yeah, probably wait for that upgrade, I'd say. That's probably the thing that's going to come out. Interesting, though, that they haven't released it all at the same time. Because, I mean, doesn't really make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make that much sense not to do that. Interesting. Anyway, let's go into the Toto land. This is another aspect of the event while we wait, I guess, essentially for Big Mama to appear. This one is a little bit how you're going when it comes to events, can be a little bit confusing. Basically, you want to go around and you want to collect and fight Katakuru. You'll see him all over the map. And you want to collect some of these random items. So the random items you're looking for are the katsu, I assume, tempura, sorry, smoothies, crackers or biscuits, and rice cakes. And essentially, you want to be collecting these around the map. Now, you won't get the guarantees, like I believe it is randomly generated. Over here, you can see that there are cake, which is what you feed Big Mama. There are some cool little tropes around here, like there's some of these ones with the question marks. You can get random rewards, you get random items and stuff like that. But ultimately, I believe the goal is participate and then feed Big Mama. You really have to feed her. Now, look, if you're going to talk about are these guys difficult, I beat them on my free to play account, and that's like not even 300k. They're very easy to beat. I don't think that it's meant to be a challenge in that way. Like, I just believe that you should be able to get it. Any of the things that have little names, little white names, can be picked up. So, again, we got some fireworks. And if you look around the map, there's a couple more of Katakuras lying around. You basically want to keep challenging these guys to get as many of these wedding cakes. And it's pretty self-explanatory up to that point. So let me know if you do have any questions in the comment section down below. Now, I have to say that the spawn rate is random. I have played this on 3 accounts thus far. Not everyone is identical. So keep that in mind. Like, your free-to-play account might have the best RNG that you've ever seen, but those that spend a little bit might have very bad RNG or vice versa. So take it as a grain of salt. Oh, we managed to get some of this stuff. Really, it's just like in a collecting event. Like, you might randomly get some stuff that you can use. I haven't quite figured out how to exchange it, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to grab some more of this cake. There's a smoothie bottle up here, so we're going to go ahead and grab that smoothie bottle. I don't feel like they're too hidden away, but you will maybe just go through every now and then just to check and see whether or not there's anything. There is a notice board down there if you want to check that out. But then you'll notice that if you go up to Big Mama and you talk to her, it says waiting to be fed. Also, another thing is you do get a firework, which is kind of cool, and you will get some random rewards from that. But you do need to get to the point where you actually get to fight her. You will get some cool rewards as well. So it's a harvest summon. And it is a group event. So everybody from your guild gets to contribute. So you can see that we have 16 cakes. We're going to submit dessert, and it's just plus 16. Very similar to the Kaido event where you had to keep rolling around the map. I don't know if the resource generation here is really worth it. There's nothing really you can go to. You can talk to Zeus and Prometheus if you want to. They'll tell you the same thing. They'll say, Mum is hungry, go look for the wedding cake. There are many beautiful fireworks as well. So basically, you want to go around and check those ones out. And of course, hide everything there on the HUD, which isn't too bad. Now, this is your basic collection, and these are your dessert options. During the event, you can collect designated desserts, To redeem great items, massive rewards, and limited redemption. I mean, you can't always just redeem the same one. So collect specified sleets, redeem exclusive rewards, challenge Big Mum on the map to trigger Sweet Commander dessert event, bring both Sweet Commander desserts. Again, you can see I have all of this, but I can't actually submit it. So I believe we need to basically challenge Big Mama before we're even able to redeem some of these rewards. So hopefully by the end of the event, we will have a little bit of a stockpile. So don't freak out about any of that. Now, I don't know about all of this stuff. Realistically, I don't care, but we can go back here. The only reason I say that is because there's certain things here that are sort of worthwhile participating. You are going to get a lot of these cakes, and then from the cakes, you can actually submit for other-ish items. So there is a dessert exchange over here. And just by participating, by fighting Big Mama, you actually will have an opportunity to grab quite a few other heroes. It's interesting that Big Mama is 344, whereas the newest hero besides that is Zephyr, and he's only half that price. So you might, I mean, if you're missing a couple of copies to upgrade certain heroes, maybe this is the event where you wail a little bit or you get really lucky and you can get some of these desserts for free and make some progress there. They do have quite a lot. They even have ghosts as well as other equipments. But even if you're a free-to-play player, you will be able to get some juicy rewards as well. You can actually get up to 30 extra scrolls, which means you get 100 summons this event. Stick it in your bag, save it, but maybe that's the last 100 that you need to get that 600 if you are pulling for Big Mama, of course. As for the summons, honestly, take it or leave it. It's up to you. Most players would just do their free dailies. I feel like out of anything, I mean, on this account, we just see if we can get this guy. Ultimately, I'm going to be saving those up and keep buying the bespoke packs and trying to summon that way. I don't think I'll really be doing any of the summon event because, to be fair with you, I really, probably should just save it. Probably should have saved it for something that I need because I can't get 600 summons. I'm just saying that right now. I'm not getting 600 summons, so it's there's no point in me actually wailing out for that. Now, in other news though, there is of course a star up ability. If you are looking to build any of those heroes, if you have like a Katakuru, and for argument's sake, you were going to E1 them, or should I say 12-star them, when you 12-star them, you get all of the rewards up until that point, so don't feel like you have to start from scratch. It's absolutely okay. Now, the other thing that I probably should mention is this will keep going. Actually, it's ended. Oh, okay. It actually ended. So make sure you can grab some of these rewards. Don't let those go to waste. Grab those, spend them, otherwise they will disappear. Another thing that I want to talk a little bit about is the dessert escort. So, essentially speaking, you can go and loot other people. You can go and loot other people, all right? And there are certain tiers, and it will cost you a certain amount of gems to up the tier. So everyone starts in green tier, and some of these are some of the rewards that you will get. And the more gems that you refresh, essentially, I mean, you kind of have to keep re-rolling until you get it. But the top tier is the red one, and you will get a chance to get, I believe, I don't know if it's a guarantee just yet. Like, we're going to check that out by the end of it. But you can, of course, get some yummy desserts. So, like we already looked at the exchange shop, maybe it's worth spending a little bit of gems to see if you get lucky, re-roll the red. But we're going to spend one more time, refresh it. It is costing us quite a lot. I don't think you go down. So it is RNG based. How much RNG is there? Some of your diamond comes with a chance to improve the task quality up to the highest red level. To activate red task requires lots of diamonds. The higher the quality, the better rewards. After the task starts, consuming diamonds will accelerate the escort process up to reducing of 5 minutes. Captains can plunder each other's desserts. Winning the battle means a successful plunder, which brings up to 10% of the rewards of your opponent's captains. Interesting. So, I mean, it's a bit of a gamble. Does it stay there, though? Like, if I have to spend lots of gems every single time trying to get, like, a red, is it really worth it? I mean, I've blown through how many gems right now? I got an orange. Can I get a red? I got a red. Cost me nearly 3k gems to get a red. Now, I can successfully say I doubt that I will be plundered at this point. Maybe Flo, if he wanted to attack me, it would be like I'd say I'd still win, but there'd be a 50-50 on that one. I don't really feel like there's any benefit, so to speak. And I will say this though, because I mean, you're going to go and look for those that are red, right? So you're definitely going to go plunder this guy. Loot rewards, absolutely. Let's go ahead and equip this. I did, by the way, spoiler alert, I did star up my Kaido. So I went with Kaido. Next one will probably be Fuji. And then I'll start working on building Big Mumma after I get Fuji's copies. And of course the 9-star food. I'll start working on Big Mumma. And that'll be exciting. I am waiting for her so that she becomes a summoning option. Uh, Even if I have to wait for till she appears outside of this event, I'm okay with that. Just because I just like there comes a point where you just don't want to keep wasting resources, and to me, it just doesn't make sense that they won't bring her as a summoning option. But yeah. Anyway, once you do this, you will get, I believe, 10% of the rewards, which is pretty much what we just got, which is kind of cool. Talking about Big Mumma, though, excuse me, as I make a bit of a shuffle around the room, let's go and see if we can actually see her in the Olmec. So she is definitely an emperor, and there she is. So she has Prometheus and, of course, Zeus up there, and her hat. I don't even know what that hat thing's called. I know that she has a sword though, which is kind of cool. But let's take have a look. I knew she'd be a magician. I knew she would be. Big Mumma questions one random enemy in the battlefield, dealing magic damage. Pretty stock standard. Target inflicted with soul trauma. If target attack is lower than Big Mumma's, inflicts soul deprivation as well. Transfers 20% of target's max HP. Oh, okay. So it's a transfer, is it? Nice. So she basically heals herself. Gains 1 layer of soul claim mark and soul extraction. So all of this is essentially a list of what status effects she can inflict upon the enemy target. Soul mark disappears after blocking damage 1 time. Soul trauma deals damage up to 50%. Heal effect down 30%. Undispensable, really? Well, undispellable, I should say. Will not be removed upon death, last 4 rounds. Soul deprivation, max HP down, stackable, 20%. Jeez, that's crazy. Will not be removed upon death until end of battle. Max HP, 20% stackable. Interesting. Of course, you got to remember this is at 10 star, so exciting stuff. Of course, for those that are going to build her to 10 star, HP up. All allied Emperor crew magic resistance up 30%. Nice. Big Mumma's normal attack will trigger 2 random homies to follow up. Interesting. So Zeus deals 1 to 200% damage, has 30% chance to inflict sluggish. Prometheus deals 100% damage, 33% chance to inflict burn. Damage taken equal to 20% of Big Mum's attack each round, so that's the burn status. Napoleon deals 100% damage, has 33 chances. No, I'm pretty sure it's 33% chance to inflict pierce on target for 2 rounds, which means that basically they take more damage. Interesting. And then, of course, there is Sovereignty. Big Mum stands in the middle of the battlefield and launches fierce lashes at all enemies, dealing magic damage. Target with less than 25% will be executed. Wow. But this is a 4-round cooldown, so killing target grants self an additional layer of Soul Claim. Soul Claim disappears after blocking damage 1 time. What does Soul Claim do? What does Soul Claim do? Let's have a look at her passive. This is her passive, Hunger Pangs. The chaos begins when Big Mumma's HP reaches below 40%. She goes mad, craving for delicious food, and makes a loud roar, inflicting all targets beside herself with fear deterrence, and will be under rampage for 3 rounds. No cooldown, fear deterrence. Unit with the effect cannot move for 2 rounds will break free of this effect after attacked 1 time. Attacks by ghost or artistry do not count. Rampage, damage plus 100%, damage received up 90%, has 40% chance to attack allies, 60% chance to attack enemies, turn all attacks into rampage, last 3 rounds, undispellable. And this is her special, Ayokuyu. Ayoku Big Mum stands at the center of the battlefield and launches fierce slashes at all enemies, dealing magic damage. Execute enemies if target is below 25%. Chance to kill, add Slayer or Soul Claim mark. Wow. I don't know if she's a friend or a foe at that stage. I'm not going to lie. But certainly worthwhile investing in, certainly worthwhile giving a little bit of a go. I'm excited to build her, and obviously I just would say, look, keep saving until she appears to summon. I don't know when that will be, and I'm perplexed as to know why they haven't done it. I'm going to go through all these tabs while on the screen. I cannot see her as a summoning option just yet. I'm pretty sure that will change, at least I hope so. Unfortunately, there's no way to really put in feedback to the development team because they don't take feedback. Their response is to ban everybody, and basically, yeah, it's not a fantastic environment. Just be aware, though, if you are trying to find this game, that it's probably still not available on iOS or Google. You will need to go through a couple of Discord options to get an app pack link. It is a bit of a hassle, but certainly worthwhile playing if you are a fan of the One Piece genre. In saying that, I will have links in the description field below for all of our Discords, and that will include Buggies as well with Buggies channel. There's a great community there, so don't feel like you're left without if the official Discord does get dissolved or potentially removes you. Just be aware though that, like I said, it is hard to get access to this game now that they have removed it from the store, which kind of sucks. But let me know in the comment section down below, do you want me to summon for her when she does arrive? And if so, maybe I'll do the 300. It doesn't make any sense not to. I'll just have to go and buy some of that. Can I challenge a few people though? Can I fight a few? Refresh list. Okay. I think you can loot up to 3 times a day. But I would definitely be waiting for others. I would definitely be waiting for others that are a little bit more beneficial. So, some of this cake, get this yummy cake, and then do that. In terms of these event packages and stuff like that, it's a bit of a gotcha. I wouldn't recommend spending it. But that's my opinion. Anyway, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Big Mumma. Do you think she's worth pulling for? And of course, hit that like, subscribe, notification button. Stay tuned. I will be coming back to Dynasty Origins Pioneer tomorrow. I'll be doing a full video of my return there, talking about some of the goodies if you do decide to take a little bit of a break from that game. Is it worth coming back? What is the current meta? Is it still fun? I'm going to be checking all of that out tomorrow, so stay tuned. But until next time.